Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Seattle, Washington. We're on the ground here in the cargo ramp because we couldn't quite find anywhere else better to put the airplane here. So we're up here with the big boys, up here with the heavies, the 747s and such. Just hanging out with them for the night. Some more After Dark ops tonight in the private jet, the Slammer Air private ops. We've got the CFO Limp back on board. Hardjoss, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, sir? LUNAR's in the house. What's up, LUNAR? Welcome, 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 everybody on YouTube and Twitch as well. Like I said, guys, we need those viewers over on Twitch, so let's get on over there. If we're not, exclamation point Twitch in the chat. We are multi-streaming on both. We've got CFO Limp again on board with us. He wants to continue on after his scary flight from last night. He wants to try to get back home. We're making him take more people with him though, because that way it'll actually be profitable for us to fly this on New Sky. So we've got 9 people coming with us. It says out of 12. I don't think it can actually hold that. I think it can only hold 8 if I'm thinking correctly. Let me see what SimBrief has us. SimBrief has us at 7 people, so we'll see about all that. So yeah, guys, I guess without further ado, let's jump inside the airplane here and get started. Cold and dark, and it's very dark in here. So we'll go GPU on. I don't think we have to hit that, no. And then we're going to come all the way down here, and we're going to turn the APU on. We're going to go to the overhead. We're going to turn some floodlights on. We're going to get some passenger signs on, tail floods can come on, emergency lights can get armed, and that's about it. Mexican Aviator, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Never touching JFK again. Why? What happened? Little map light. Got the APU kicking out here. Frames was on life support. That's ridiculous. Let's get some likes here on the stream, guys, for the late night ops here. Blasting on down the west coast to San Francisco tonight. Should be a fun flight. Should be a beautiful night. Again, I had to turn the time back because, you know, again, we picked these late night ops, but it's actually, we're on the west coast. So it's actually still bright out over here. We are going to be on VATSIM against Slammer 412 for our flight down the coast to SFO.
TOS system test. Okay.
Alright, man. Alright, well, let's see if we can get the what is this initialization thing? I need to get the flight plan first. Or SimBrief. Slammer 412. I don't know why there's. Oh shoot! It's because of one of them's. Dang it! It's probably gonna be. It's probably gonna be this is the one that we're probably gonna want. It's been a pleasure by God's ears listening or anything. MH60. Yeah, that'd be cool. Alright, let's get connected to VATSIM. Oh shoot, I forgot to mess with the oh wait, I can do. No, I can't do it anymore. I hate that I can't change that midstream. Auto ATC gave us some stuff we'll take a look at here in just a little bit. Payload, we're gonna have. Can we take 9? Yeah, we can only take 8. 8 passengers, 190 pounds each. Cargo, let's see what SimBrief says for the cargo. Payload 1,600 pounds. That's kind of crazy, but takeoff, fuel on board sink. We got 1070 again on the fuel. We need 5,000. I actually don't know if that's enough. Oh no, 7,000 pounds. That is enough. Okay, so we're good there, and that can be all fine. ATC online as of now, no, LUNAR. But that was the same way yesterday too. So we'll see. By the time we leave here, it might be a little bit different. Yeah. All right. Takeoff data. 16 left. Do we want to take... I think we do want to take 16 left. I think that's the closest one to us. It is. So we will take 16 left. It's on the Harob 6 departure. Load METAR, use all that stuff. Runway 16 left is good. Takeoff config, that's good. Takeoff data, accept the V speeds. And then we have all that, so we'll accept the initialization, I guess, there. Let me see, procedure, Harbo 6 to FEPOT. Hate flying at 350 and 77, those touchscreens are not it for me. Well, neither of them are, the 787 doesn't really have touchscreens. You just mean like the FMC, like the big FMC in the middle there? Mr. Emirates, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight, sir? What was I looking at here? Oh, I was looking at the route. To FEPOT, yes. Okay, looks good. And then the approach, San Francisco ILS 28 right with vectors. That's fine. What does it want us on? 28 right is good. Okay, so we'll take that. ILS 28 right with vectors, and the minimums are 213 on that. So I think that's fine. We'll just load up the approach, and let's just... I do want to step through the flight plan real quick. This departure says the initial altitude is assigned by ATC 164 heading initially, so we can maybe set that real fast here. Perfect. It's almost exactly what we're looking at right now. 164 heading. Guys, we're cruising at flight level 450 tonight, guys. We are getting up. We're going to set it all the way up because there's no reason not to. There's no altitude restriction on the departure or anything. We'll be straight out to Renby, I believe, here. Let me go full screen on this again because why not? 16 left to Otley, then Renby, then... I'm sorry, no, wait, 16 left. Cavob, then Renby, then Richer, and then we're out on the departure to Harup HQM there, and then kind of down the coast. Just kind of avoiding those mountains and straight south into SFO. Alright, guys, so that's it. You're in 2020, right? Yeah, Lunar, I'm in 2020. Mr. Emirates, I'm doing well also. I just realized that I forgot to change the delay on the stream, but that's my fault. Let's get the anti-collision lights on. We're going to say that Lunar, or I'm sorry, yeah, Lunar can come too, I guess, why not? But Limp and his crew, his other 8 people, or 7 people that he has with him, are on board and ready to rock and roll. I forgot to start the flight on New Skies. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's start it. And I will get SeaTac traffic is going to be on, oh shoot, 19.9 and then 1644 on the squawk. So 1644 good, auto, and then 19.9. Okay, great, go away, thanks. 1199. And then we'll do 122.8 in there. Great, okay. Yeah, Mr. Emmett, you can come as well. Limp must have a death wish after last time. Where are you parked? I'm parked up on the north side by the cargo jets over here. His parents' driveway, almost in the grass, like last night. All right, let's get out of here. Let's start up engine number 1, guys. What do you say here? Oh, wait, I forgot to start it and then hit it.
Yeah, it was traffic. 1219, we're on the south ramp, taxing to 16 left. Bravo, Bravo.
Don't want to spawn on me? There's a couple spots up here you can spawn at that I'm not at, I think. Sound. I think it's, what is it, like other aircraft? Yeah, let's turn that way down.
Seattle traffic, JetBlue 498,
I think
vacated
that's...
runway 16 left.
Yeah, that is the loud sound. See, who else is out? Who's out here tonight, though? Dang, Seattle's looking kind of packed. Down to the south, there's a lot of Stuff going on down there, it looks like. Alright, sounds like a good start on engine numero un. Let's go and start numero dos. Oh. And we'll start it up. Maybe do this one from in here. We'll get the floods turned down a bit. This one turned down a bit. Get the trim inside the green band. All right, let's go flaps to 1. I think we're ready for taxi here, guys. We're going to go ahead and hit the toga and auto throttle, I think. We're going to hit auto throttle. We'll see. We'll leave it for now. Turn off the APU, and we'll get our taxi lights on. And we'll release the parking brake and get rolling. There it is. All right, where are we going to taxi? We're going to make a right turn. I know that. There's a line right there. Seattle traffic. Slammer 412, taxi runway 16 left here on Charlie, SeaTac. Taking the Bodega approach? Yes, the Bodega 4 arrival. Hardjoss is quite sleepy. He says, Hardjoss, why was your day so long today? What happened? School's over, Hardjoss. What could possibly have been so long about your day? All right, guys, here we go. Let's get some togas in the chat. A super quick taxi tonight. SeaTac traffic. Slammer 412, taking runway 16 left for departure on the Harab 6, Seattle. Let's get our lights back on, guys. Like I said, let's get some togas in the chat. Here we go. Moving out of my old apartment in a new one. Yeah, that sucks. Feel that. Also had an exam today. Dang, still. Waiting for thrust hold to take over. There it is. Oh, pre-test for clinicals. Okay, 80 knots. And V1 and rotate. Let's boogie. Positive rate gears coming up. We'll go outside. You. Big pitch up. Oh my gosh. All right, and we're straight out. We can go ahead with nav mode and flight level change, and we'll do the FMS speed. Sure, why not? It's giving me a crazy pitch attitude though for that, but because I don't know why the FMS speed is 200 knots for right now. We'll see whenever if that changes. SeaTac traffic, Slammer 412. We're off runway 16 left, departing the pattern to the south in the Harab 6. Last call, SeaTac. I don't particularly enjoy hand flying this plane. I always find it to be very like jumpy. We're gonna go autopilot on also because I mean once I get to 10,000 it'll probably go to 290, but why like VNAV? Let me go to VNAV right now. Like why is it 200 knots? Why is it not 250? Hello? Alright, I don't know. Let's see once it gets through 10,000. Oh shoot, I forgot to hit the B key. Yeah, it's still at 200, so... Is there a speed restriction on this departure? No. Alright, so let me... What if I like kind of cycled it? No. Alright, we're gonna go 270, I think, through 10,000, I believe, is the speed we want. Or wait. Actually, let me give it the benefit of that. Let me go flaps up. Okay, alright, now that I go flaps up, it works. So I don't know what the flaps up speed is, though, because... I don't know. Okay, now that I go flaps up, though, it's working. And then once I go back into VNAV... So watch, now I bet that it, yep, resumed 270. Now it's gonna go 270. Oh, okay, that was user error, I guess. All right, CFO Limp, you can go ahead and it'll stay on. Roam about the cabin. Got a Canadian registration on this jet. Climbing like an absolute rocket ship right now, almost 6,000 feet a minute through 16,000 feet is crazy. Hardjaw said it's a pre-test for the clinical year. It doesn't count as a grade, which is basically to gouge your knowledge. 4 hour, 235 questions in. Jeez, that sucks. Am I cutting in and out? What's going on? How's the stream quality, guys? Let's get some likes for the late night ops tonight, guys. Like up the stream. Appreciate you guys being here. And let's be sure to check out the Twitch as well so that we can get that affiliate link or whatever. I don't even know how that works once we get there, but minimum of 3 average viewers on 4 different days. We got to average 3 viewers tonight on Twitch. Sounded good to me. Good. Mexican Aviator says just you, Hardjaws, I guess, dude. Figure it out here.
Citation traffic, Spare Winter 19. We're departing 16 left on the Longitude departure, Seattle traffic.
And we're going to switch to Unicom. We're probably through all of our like crazy terrain, I would guess. Let me see, what are these like things in the area? Like 10,000? Yeah, we're through all this terrain. We're going to take a shortcut here. And we're going to go directly to something like Famic or something like that. Or not. Is it after, it's after Feepot. There's Famic. Let's go directly to Famic. Big shortcut. Make sure to tune in on Twitch, folks, maybe on a separate device. Yeah, we need all the help we can get over on Twitch here, guys. That mountain in the background too, that's beautiful. Hardjaw says craving something savory and spicy. Mexican Aviator said, wait, how do pilots know where they was going in the old days? Freaking compasses, bro. That's literally about it. What's the landing runway, Lunar? Lunar, 28 right is what I have selected right now. That's what Simreef gave me. Yeah, visual as well. We'll sync up the heading here. Going up to flight level 450 tonight. 28 right doesn't make sense with the bodega approach. Let's see. Let's take a look. We've really taken a look at Navigraph tonight. A lot of things don't make sense. Well said, Hardjaws. Okay, let's pull up the bodega arrival. It says we can. See right here where it says 1 right, 28 left, 28 right. I see what you're saying though. But let's read into it a little bit more here. So we're taking it from, I think from Malbec. That sounds the most right. Yeah, Malbec. And then Joan 280 and 240, 280 knots. Bigelow 230, 190, 1614, under 13,000 bodega, 11,000, and then 11,000 at bricks. And then we're expecting, so actually this, it does make sense, Lunar, because if you see this here, bricks, this last fix on the arrival, so it's actually where you expect radar vectors after bricks, which it says expect radar vectors to final approach course after you cross bricks at 11,000. And then you cross bricks at 11,000. What are you also crossing at 11,000? The field. So you can't, I mean, be at 11,000 and be on final for one of these runways. So the point of this arrival is it actually keeps you really high and takes you over top of the field and around to the south side. Yeah, Lunar, as Hardjoss says. I'm gonna do some Avianca ops. Looks so fun. Avianca ops are fun, dude. Especially they go to some crazy airports down there. And then it'll tie in enough to the. Let's see if there's. Is there an RNAV approach? Maybe an RNAV 28 right that ties in nice with this. Probably not. GLS. No, we're not doing that. Sweet. That was a great class. All right, good. I'm glad. At first, I was like, I think he might be onto something, because I was like, it does come right at the field. We're going to try not to go around tonight. All right, we're not doing that. That was a one-time thing. It was a big mistake. Oh, shoot. I was getting the verse of the day ready. Verse of the day. Why does school with a school? It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. Mr. Emirates, where are you at, dude? You said you were going to fly. He lied. Summer went by quick. Feels like my brace started last week. Yeah, it really did fly by, dude. What's everybody's most favorite thing they did this summer? Limp, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Let's have a smooth flight. Been a long day. Just gonna close my eyes and enjoy the ride. That's right, man. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy back there. You and your 7 closest friends are coming down to SFO. We'll get you there, Limp. We'll get you there. Golfing with the boys. Is that what Limp's doing down in San Francisco? We don't know. We never know what Limp is doing down in San Francisco, but he's the CFO. Where's Holden been? Where has Holden been? That's true. We have not seen Holden in a while, I feel like. Mr. Emirates is back. Mr. Emirates, I was just saying, where are you at tonight? You said you were going to be flying here. Does football use a lot of my time? Yeah, I remember that, Mexican Aviator. You really lose your summers to football. Man, let's go, Arjos. Would have joined, but my laptop is at Micro Center getting an upgrade. Fair enough. Got last week off and this week. Really, 2 weeks off. Holy smokes. Yeah, what kind of upgrades, Mr. Emirates? More RAM and stuff. Nice. We are getting there. We are almost at our cruising altitude. It's taking so long, though. Make sure. Mach 8.4. We'll see. I don't know. 1 to go. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to do Mach 8.4. I don't know. I think it'll probably be in the barber pole, but we'll see. This plane is so sick, though. I wish it was like a little bit better. It's just, it feels like it doesn't feel like you're like a real plane. Like it feels like the Caravan in the sim. Like it's super like, I don't know, gets you from point A to point B, but like just feels not solid. If that makes sense. Like it's okay. It does what it needs to do. It just doesn't fly great. I don't know. Get the 750, bro. Is Mach 1 the speed of sound? Yes. But I think it depends, right? Like, I think generally speaking, yes. But the Mach is your relative speed to the atmosphere, I think, or something like that. And the atmosphere is obviously always changing. Ooh, I just sneeze. The local speed of sound, right? And it depends. The local speed of sound is always different depending on like your atmosphere. So generally speaking, yeah, Mach 1 is Mach. All right, let's see. Let's pretty much put it in the barber pole again. So let's do 8.3. Can I? Yeah, I think 830 is fine on the mock for this. Limp said, I did a flight with Holden from Dallas to Boise before he went to Jamaica. I haven't heard from him since. And he's back from Jamaica, right? GTA 6 will be interesting, dude. Yeah, I can't wait for GTA 6. GTA 6 is going to be so much fun. Flight level 450. Here's what that looks like at night. All the stars. Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 does look pretty cool. I gotta watch the full like trailer for it though. Can't wait to mod it. Okay, let me go get my logbook. I want to finish it from tonight. I'm back. I got some Greek yogurt snack. Did you know Phoenix is going to make 320 on freighter? That'd be interesting. I guess. Not many people fly the 321 freighter. So it's kind of like, you know, eh. Logbook is filling up though, guys. Pretty cool. I'm definitely over halfway through my logbook. There's the 6th, right? Cool little bonus for some different ops. Yeah, it'd be cool if they just like, if it made you like, made it for free basically. I mean, yeah, same thing with the 318. Like not many people fly it, like maybe like British Airways would be like the only people that fly that. I don't even know if they still do or don't. .7 hours of flying today. And then wouldn't mind paying for the Neos. Yeah, the Neos are different though. I'd pay for the Neos too, but probably not for the freaking other one. We're doing a 1.5 for nighttime. I think an hour of actual instrument. It's been hazy out here lately. Speedbird. They deserve more cash. I don't know, man. I think I did my instrument time on one of these flights already, right? Freaking hot in LA today. How hot was it, Lunar? It's been pretty cool over here. I'm gonna do 0.6 night on this one. Yeah, an hour at 0.6 night, and then an hour which I already did, so. Nights, cross country, no two cross landings, no actual, no dual, no collision. High performance, and turbine. Alright guys, and now I'm all caught up on my logbook just like that. Alright. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs from today. 0.9, 0.8, 0.9, 1.6, 1.6, 0.9. Looks good. And then I have the... Yeah, we got everything. Alright, cool, man. Oh, getting an error. Alright, let me plug my LAN cable in. Hang on. Alright, LAN cable is plugged in. At least not like PMDG pricing. Yeah, that's facts. PMDG is freaking 102 here today. Lunar says, dang, bro. Did the stream crash? Mr. Emirates, how's it now? It was saying that it was having an issue, but Ephesians 2:8, for by God's grace are you saved through faith, and not of yourselves. It is the gift of God. Amen. Not of works, lest any man should boast. Exactly. For Catholics. Dang, bro. JMM, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Dropping the For Catholics bomb as his first chat of the night. This is a good little segue into verse of the day time tonight. Give me 1 second. I actually want to go grab my Bible though, because I wasn't able to read this morning. So I want to read now, so we can read together tonight. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Lunar, no, you don't have to. Not engine start. No. Just taxi. Maybe a pushback if you're pushing back on an active taxiway. Mr. Everett says I gotta help him. Vacations are coming up. Never sleep for nights because I'm excited to go on a plane. Up 52 hours before the flight. Holy crap. Nah, Mr. Everett, you're not a loser for going up to the cockpit. Because the other thing is too, the pilots low-key love it. I mean, I always love whenever people are interested in like, oh hey, you know, can we get a picture with the plane or, you know, whatever. Because like I said, we fly the Caravan, so I mean, for a lot of people it's like really small and everything, and it freaks them out. But you know, I love when people do that type of stuff. So they love it too. Even if they act annoyed or whatever, they love it deep down. But yeah, so we got Romans 5:8 tonight. Great verse for us. But God showed his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. This is one of those verses to me that was just like so powerful to me early on, like in my kind of Christian walk. I have 100+ Delta trading cards. Oh my gosh. Nice, Mr. Emirates. This verse was big to me early on in my faith because, you know, it's when you think about coming to Christianity and coming to your faith, you think, you know, oh, there's a video out there where the guy's like, oh, you know, if I become a Christian, do I have to stop smoking weed? Do I have to stop, you know, doing this, doing that? And he's like, you know, no, you don't have to do anything. You don't get in the shower. What's the saying? You don't like clean up before you get in the shower or whatever. You let the shower. I forget. I'm butchering the saying probably, but like the point is that, you know, Christ didn't come to die for the healthy. He came to die for the sick. You don't need to clean up before you go to Christ. You go to Christ and then you clean up along the way, because through that process of sanctification, he makes you want to be more righteous. He makes you want to stop lusting, want to stop smoking weed, want to stop doing those different things, want to stop drinking. You know, as you get closer to God, he makes you want to live a more upright life. So you don't have to do anything. But anyway, this verse, like, that kind of spoke to me in that way. David, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Came at a great time. We're doing the verse of the day. God showed his love for us that while we were still sinners, he didn't send Jesus to die on the cross for us, like while we were at a good point, you know, in our human history. He wasn't like, you know what, they're pretty far along at this point. They know better. They're good. They're perfect. There was a lot of unrest at the time when he came down. A lot of the Jews thought that he was going to come as a warrior to like defeat the Roman Empire. Obviously that wasn't true, because the Romans were being so oppressive at the time. There was a lot of bad things going on. So God wasn't like, we need to, you know, let's send him down now. This is a good time. You know, well, he maybe thought that, but like they're good. Like everybody's good down there. You get my point. I'm rambling, but you know, God sent Jesus to come die on the cross for us while we were still sinners. So I don't know. Like I said, he didn't wait for us to be at a certain point in our evolution or whatever. He sent Christ down here for us in the middle of our struggles. He met us where we are, which is exactly what Christ does. So like I said, if you guys are trying to clean up before you go to Christianity, don't go to Christianity. Come as you are, because God and Jesus Christ meets you where you are. And I forgot to put honey in my Greek yogurt, bro. Golly. Anyway. Yeah, like I said, guys, Christ meets you where you are. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead, gonna do a little extra work tonight, because I forgot to read this morning. It's like I've said before on my channel, on the channel here, my daily routine usually is I read a chapter of the Bible. I have a little notebook that I take notes in. We're in 1 Samuel, if you guys want to read along tonight. 1 Samuel chapter 20. Which, I don't know if you guys have seen the show on Netflix, House of David. Great show. But a lot of it is from the book of Samuel. Because that's where a lot of this stuff happens. A lot of stuff in the show happens. So we're in 1 Samuel. The battle of David and Goliath happened just a little bit ago. Alright, sorry. I'm done with my stuff. God loves us so much, he's willing to suffer and die infinite times for us. Amen. And the thing is, too, is again, like, Jesus came down and died the death that we deserve. Like, think about that. The only perfect man to ever live came down from heaven, from his seat, his throne in heaven, and died on a cross for us in a way, in a manner that we deserve to die, but he did it for us. That's the big picture of Christianity, of Jesus. Is he died in our place, like, not only because we just deserve to die, but also in the way that he died, in the horrible, excruciating way that he died. Yeah. Seen that show? Have you seen The Chosen? Very emotional. Yeah, I have not seen season 5 though yet, so don't ruin it for me. But yeah, both of them are great. 19.9 in Seattle. Yeah, LUNAR. 19.9 in Seattle. Yeah, great show. Two really great shows, The Chosen and House of David. Obviously, though, like I said, we're in 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel is pretty much the House of David. So we are going to read this. What the heck? Just wanted to straighten this out a little bit. Okay, dude. All over the place. Where are we at? I don't know when our top of descent's gonna be. I have no idea. Got about, like, what is that? Probably like 240-ish miles till top of descent. So we got some time. All right, so we're gonna read through 1 Samuel chapter 20 together here. So David and Jonathan. So also, David is kind of growing in popularity. Saul is losing popularity as king over Israel, and Saul is trying to kill David because, again, David just killed Goliath. He's like commanding great armies and like really gaining popularity. So Saul is trying to kill David at this time, and Jonathan, who is Saul's son, has taken a liking to David still, and is trying to help him escape and help him survive the wrath of his father. So here we go. Then David fled from Naoth and Ramah and went to Jonathan and asked, "What have I done? What is my crime? How have I wronged your father, and why is he trying to kill me?" "Never," Jonathan replied. "You are not going to die. Look, my father doesn't do anything great or small without letting me know. Why would he hide this from me? It isn't so." But David took an oath and said, "Your father knows very well that I have found favor in your eyes." And he has said to himself, "Jonathan must never know this, or he will be grieved, Yet as surely as the Lord lives and as you live, there is only a step between me and death. Jonathan said to David, whatever you want me to do, I'll do for you. And then my Bible breaks verse 4, which was that last one there, breaks it down. It says, David was exceedingly blessed to have a friend like Jonathan. After hearing of David's difficulties, he responded, what do you want me to do? I'll do it for you. Reliable and resourceful, Jonathan was ready to be supportive in helping David through his crisis, and his willing response should challenge all of us to respond likewise when loved ones are experiencing a crisis. We should be available to help others as Jonathan helped David. So basically all it's saying there is just like, you know, be willing to help out in a time of need. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. So continuing in verse 5 here in 1 Samuel chapter 20. So David said, look, tomorrow is the new moon feast, and I am supposed to dine with the king. But let me go and hide in the field until the evening of the day after tomorrow. If your father misses me at all, tell him David earnestly asked my permission to hurry to Bethlehem, his hometown, because an annual sacrifice is being made there for his whole clan. If he says very well, then your servant is safe. But if he loses his temper, you can be sure that he is determined to harm me. As for you, show kindness to your servant, for you have brought him into a covenant with you before the Lord. If I am guilty, then kill me yourself. Why hand me over to your father? Never, Jonathan said, if I had the least inkling that my father was determined to harm you, wouldn't I tell you? David asked, who will tell me if your father answers you harshly? Come, Jonathan said, let's go out into the field. So they went there together. Jonathan said to David, I swear by the Lord, the God of Israel, that I will surely sound out my father by this time of the day tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. If he is favorably disposed towards you, will I not send you word and let you know? But if my father intends to harm you, may the Lord deal with Jonathan, be it ever so severely. If I do not let you know and send you away in peace, may the Lord be with you as he has been with my father, but show me unfailing kindness like the Lord's kindness as long as I live, so that I may not be killed. And do not ever cut off your kindness from my family, not even when the Lord has cut off every one of David's enemies from the face of the earth. So Jonathan made a covenant with the house of David, saying, may the Lord call David's enemies to account. And Jonathan had David reaffirm his oath of love for him, because he loved him as he loved himself. So basically right now, Jonathan is helping David escape. And Jonathan, I guess, doesn't suspect that his father is really trying to kill David, even though David is convinced of that, obviously, because he has tried. So Jonathan's basically going to figure it out, and he's like, hey, listen, I'll tell you, you know, if this is the case, and if it's not, then we'll be good. So yeah. All right, verse 18 says, then Jonathan said to David, tomorrow is the new moon feast. You will be missed because your seat will be empty the day after tomorrow. Toward evening, go to the place where you hid when this trouble began, and wait by the stone Ezel. I will shoot 3 arrows to the side of it, as though I were shooting at a target. Then I will send a boy and say, go find the arrows. If I say to him, look, the arrows are on this side of you, bring them here, then come, because as surely as the Lord lives, you are safe. There's no danger of it. But I say to the boy, look, the arrows are beyond you, then you must go, because the Lord has sent you away. And about the matter you and I discussed, remember the Lord is witness between you and me forever. So David hid in the field, and when the new moon feast came, the king sat down to eat. He sat in his customary place by the wall opposite Jonathan, and Abner sat next to Saul, but David's place was empty. Saul said nothing that day, for he thought something must have happened to David to make him ceremonially unclean. Surely he is unclean. But the next day, the second of the month, David's place was empty again. Then Saul said to his son Jonathan, why hasn't the son of Jesse come to the meal either today or yesterday? Jonathan answered, David earnestly asked for me permission to go to Bethlehem. He said, let me go, because our family is observing a sacrifice in the town, and my brothers ordered me to be there. If I found favor in your eyes, let me get away. He said, my brothers, that is why he's not here. So again, a little part of their deal was, if basically right now, if Saul freaks out, he's trying to kill David. And if he would have kept his cool, then he's not trying to kill David. So let's see what happens to Saul here. Saul's anger flared up at Jonathan, and he said to him, you son of a perverse and rebellious woman, do I not know, or don't I know, that you sided with the son of Jesse to your own shame, and to the shame of the mother who bore you? As long as the son of Jesse lives on this earth, neither you nor your kingdom will be established. Now send someone to bring him to me, for he must die. So obviously here, Saul just proved that he is in fact trying to kill David. Jonathan's probably pretty shocked because he genuinely thought that Saul was not trying to kill David, but now he just showed that he obviously is. Jonathan now asks, why should he be put to death? What has he done? Jonathan asks his father, but Saul hurls his spear at him to kill him. Then Jonathan knew his father was intended to kill David, so Saul just tried to kill his own son. Jonathan got up from the table in fierce anger. On that second day of the feast, he did not eat because he was grieved at his father's shameful treatment of David. In the morning, Jonathan went out to the field for his meeting with David, and he had a small boy with him. And he said to the boy, run and find the arrows I shoot. As the boy ran, he shot an arrow far beyond him. When the boy came to the place where Jonathan's arrow had fallen, Jonathan called out after him, isn't the arrow beyond you? Then he shouted, hurry, go quickly, don't stop. The boy picked up the arrow and returned to his master. The boy knew nothing about all this, only Jonathan and David knew. Then Jonathan gave his weapons to the boy and said, go carry them back to town. After the boy had gone, David got up from the south side of the stone and bowed down before Jonathan 3 times with his face to the ground. And then they kissed each other and wept together. They kissed each other on the cheek. Alright, surely. Then David said, Jonathan said to David, go in peace. We have sworn friendship with each other in the name of the Lord, saying, the Lord is a witness between you and me, and between your descendants and my descendants forever. Then David left, and Jonathan went back into town. And that's it. That's verse 20, or chapter 20. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I love the story of David. I always read it like it's an actual like story, like it's like so interesting like every time. I don't know. I love David's story, and how it takes him from the kid who killed David and Goliath, and then who actually ends up being like the whole king of Israel. I think is just such a cool thing. So yeah, I love the story of David. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. In terms of notes, I don't really know. The server said, wait, have you seen the movie The 10 Commandments? It's really good but so long. Honestly, I have not seen that. Is it an older movie? Yeah, I've seen Passion of the Christ. Have you guys seen that one? That's a really good movie too. Did you ever buy the Boeing throttles yet? What do you mean? The Boeing throttles. Oh, you mean like the ProDesk Sim ones? Yeah, they sent me new ones, Limp. So that's why whenever before I left last time, before we took 2 weeks off, we did the 737 MAX stream, and I'm actually using the Boeing throttles right now for this stream too. Why? What do you want to see? You want to see the 7.3 or something, huh? Did your old ones break? Yeah, the top of my old ProDesk Sim add-on broke, like the throttle handle. But yeah, they sent me new ones for free, which is pretty cool. 10 Commandments, Chris Heston, 1956, one of the greatest movies ever made. Dang, bro. I've literally never seen it. Alright, I'll definitely have to watch it. $7.3, maybe out of SFO tomorrow or the next day, whenever we end up streaming again. Maybe out of SFO we'll take out of SFO we'll take a 7.3 maybe. Bottom altitude on the Star is 11,000 feet, so we'll go ahead and set that 11,000. And what we can do now is we can just arm our VNAV. Yeah, bank mode's on, that's good. Where's the VNAV? We can arm our VNAV, and it will capture our path once we hit our top of descent. So that's what we're gonna look for. Anyone watched the TV show Touched by an Angel? Really good and shows lots of current problems and such. Praise to God. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. Scripture Sunday streams. We got scripture in every stream. See, that's the beautiful thing about it. My opinion, you have a hard time calling yourself a Christian. You've never seen that movie. All right. I've never even heard of it though, dude. Like, that's crazy. It's one of the, you guys are all saying it's one of the best movies ever made, and I've never even heard of it. 10 Commandments. Let me see. It's called 10 Commandments? %84% on Rotten Tomatoes, so it must be pretty good. Is it actually good? It looks like one of those like goofy like plays. Did y'all see Happy Gilmore 2? Prince of Egypt is a good movie. What's up, Michael? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if I've seen that one either. Okay, this definitely looks like a goofy movie here. Is it a comedy? This is definitely a comedy. Like, I don't know, the way that you brought it up, like, you made it seem like it was going to be like one of those like Passion of the Christ type vibes. This is definitely not the vibe. Imagine being alive back then, though, dude. Just living in the desert. That's wild. No Play. It's the first epic movie ever made. Way behind, or okay. It's like the Wizard of Oz, all right. Story of Moses is not a comedy. Okay, all right. Well, I'll definitely watch it. I'll give it a watch. Like I said, guys, like the stream if you're enjoying the late night ops and you want to see more of it, and subscribe too if you feel so inclined. Don't judge a book by its cover. I said I'll watch it. I did laugh when the Farragut's butt handed to him, though. Yeah, it's. You watch the SUV would have 4 hours. Holy crap! There's an intermission. So it's a play. So it's a play, bro. You guys are not helping your case of convincing me that it's not a play. 4 hours and there's an intermission. Finally just took off. Batson makes me too nervous. Bro, there's not even anybody on. That's fair, though. I see you. Lunar Jets 10. Apparently, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but apparently all United, a lot of the United ops got halted today. Like they had like a big ground stop. It's like Harry Potter, a book turned into a movie. I tell you what, ask your dad. Yeah, Limp, he would know. You would know that he would know. You guys are the same age. You guys think the same. You and my dad, bro. Holy crap, yeah, all these United departures are so delayed, dude. Oh my gosh, SFO is a disaster right now, probably. I bet you watch it. I said I would watch it. You guys are just rage baiting me now. Where is Medford? Is that in Oregon? are you from in Italy? I saw your name on VATSIM, very Italian. Yeah, it's we're Sicilian, I do believe. Wait, you can't still see my name on VATSIM though. Are you talking about from like a while ago before I changed it, or like did you see it like recently? Because it should be, you shouldn't be able to see it anymore. Go ahead, Lynn. Probably top descent. Under 100 miles to go. We really don't have anything else to do. We set our 11,000. We've armed our VNav. Make a note and fix the stream lag. Yeah, it's true here. Remind me to fix the stream lag in 20 minutes. There you go. Siri's gonna help me with that. I don't know why it reverted back to doing this all the time, but oh well. No, it doesn't say it anymore, Lunar. Let's look at some weather here in San Fran. .290 at 19, 18, 13, temperature dew point 3000 on the altimeter. Yeah, everything's looking good. We'll be visual backed up by the ILS tonight. And then we'll do SFO CTAF as well here. Dot KSFO staff dot CTAF KSFO. Also Sicilian, a little bit of Napoli. Nice. 20.5. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Oh shoot. What else? What do you call the red stuff on pizza? Sauce? Is this a setup? Sauce. My mother's sauce. I never really used to be one of the my mother's sauce Italians until my mom started making sauce. Now I'm a my mother's sauce Italian. There's nobody's sauce better than my mother's sauce. Luna said, I have a baggage smoke warning, and I have no clue how to solve the issue. Do you actually? Baggage smoke? Are you flying the, what are you flying actually? I didn't see. You flying the 750 or the, you're the 750. Call it gravy? Whoa, what the heck? Should I get the C750? Wait, let me see. How much is it? Would you guys say like 30 bucks? Oh, it's on the marketplaces? Is this the Sovereign? Or what is this called? Is this a Mach 9.2? That's insane. What is this? Who's Auto ATC? Descend via the 750. Yeah, but is it called the Sovereign or what is it called? Let me see. Let me go to Simarife. It'll tell me. No, the Sovereign's the C80. Which is it? Oh, the Citation X. Oh, it's literally in the freaking thing. Mach 9.2 is crazy, guys. Flight level 510. Oh my gosh. Where's the freaking Citation X? It's so good. Where's the price? Should I get the Citation X or the Learjet? I really want to get the Learjet, I'm not gonna lie. I think partially just because I don't know. I don't know. 51,000 feet is insane. Oh, is it the Citation 10? Wait, oh wait, Lunar, I gotta see. What's your cruising altitude tonight, Lunar? You're at 40. Wait, oh yeah, no, that's me. It's me. You're at 25,000. I should be able to see what you filed for. I think. You're only cruising at 37,000. You're doing 500 knots though. I'm doing 485. Look at the screenshots, okay. I'll do it. Baggage smoke. Is there like a clear button anywhere? Dude, you gotta take that thing up to flight level 510. Alright, sounds like we're starting our descent. Whoa! Alright, sit down back there. Limp. This thing doesn't really control its speed very well on the descent. It just kinda does whatever it wants, I feel like. Am I wrong? Are you wrong what, Emirates? We'll start listening to San Francisco traffic. No, let me see, Mr. Emirates. What'd you say? This is my kitchen. Oh, it's gravy, not sauce. That's funny. I don't know if I've really ever heard that before either. Yeah, I guess I'm not a real Italian or a real Christian, I guess. Here we go. That's right. Sit down, Limp. Buckle up. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to be greasing one down on runway 28 right here in San Francisco shortly. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Appreciate you guys being here for the late night ops, the After Dark stream tonight. We got two nights of this in a row. We did one last night as well. Go check that stream out if you haven't already. Yeah, guys, just starting our descent down into San Francisco. We are flying with our personal virtual airline tonight, Slammer Airways, which you can find a link to in the description below. But yeah, we're flying our chief financial officer, Limp Rocketeer, and his family, and two of his closest friends down to San Francisco tonight. This is the second chance to get negative 500. No. We're not doing that. We're going to grease it. It's going to be great. Just like last night. We greased that last night. Absolutely grease it. It's because Simbit World isn't here, guys? Yeah, facts. The world's fastest business jet. See, I did not know that. There's only one other guy at SFO right now, and he is going to be departing soon. Let's check out SFO. Dang, 6 arrivals. First going to be United 505. He's going to be there in 10 minutes. We're going to be there in 12 minutes, so we'll be there kind of competing with him. United 505 coming from San Diego, so he's to the south. He's also probably going to go straight in. So he should be alright. Where's Biop? Still waiting for my flight on his new 777X. That's facts. Him and his 777s. He's got some hot takes with the 350. I can't keep defending that kid forever. Lib said I haven't done a flight out for Slammer and Fuchs. I'll try to make that up maybe tomorrow. Hey man, like I said, we got you covered. It's because you're traveling here with us, so it's okay. Let's see, how's the company doing? Yeah, good. We dropped to barely active, guys. What are we doing? We gotta lock in. I cannot believe we dropped to barely active, bro. Alright, it's gonna be a good flight tonight. We're gonna get some good stuff done with this here. Alright, how far are we? Let's see, does it give me a true distance from... Have another time. Mr. Hermits, did you not join? You never joined, Well... Delta keeps ghosting me. I'll switch full time to Slammer Air. See, man, you can do both. Under Buffalo level 190 at Bigelow. Been messing around on FS Hub. That's alright, Limp. It's alright. 52-hour flights. Nice the V-path is working in here also. Getting close to our transition level here of flight level 180. How well is the pay? Industry leading. Industry leading. Oh Lord. We got an equipment change for tomorrow. That's never good. Okay, speaking of equipment change. What are we flying now? Oh geez. Oh geez. What are they flying? Bruh. All of it. Same thing. Vision, dental, health insurance, life insurance, 401k. All right, we got through our transition level here. Let's go ahead and set the local altimeter setting. Purtism, I wish Purtism made Citation for the velocity one. Ooh, that'd be crazy. Sam True just had his wedding on a 747. Dreams of having it on a 380. That'd be crazy, dude. Just got my reminder to fix the stream lag. I'm not done yet. Call it San Francisco traffic, Slammer 412, about 20 miles to the northwest inbound. On the Bodega 4, we're going to cross over the field at 11,000, and then we're going to vector ourselves around for 28 right. That's the United guy leaving over there, I think. And there's a United guy that's coming from the south. He's coming from San Diego. It'd probably be a good time to start slowing up to like 250-ish. It would do like 280 or something. I mean, I feel like it's just an aggressive speed that we're going at right now. One to go. So we're coming up on our 11,000 feet here. There's our approach speeds. Let's do this. Let's sync up our heading mode and let's just go headings. And we're going to go ahead and procedure activate vector as the final for runway 28 right. 284 final approach course. Does that look good? It does. And then let's also, we're going to do our comm because nav 1's 111.7, 111.7 is set 2 times, so we're looking good there. So, okay, great. So we're at 11,000. Let's make a descent now for like... Let's try to square this off a little bit, actually. Let's go like a... Maybe like an east heading for now. And then Axmal's our final approach fix. Let's set up for like 2,000. And just vertical speed ourselves down. 215 Limp says getting his guess in early. I like it. We'll keep pulling the speed back as well so we don't go like as far. We'll go like 220. And San Francisco traffic, Slammer 412. We're going to enter a right downwind for runway 28 right, San Francisco. Coming through 10,000 feet, we're going to go ahead and get our lights on. We already got Limp sitting down back there.
For traffic, United 505, you'll find out 28 right.
So we're basically going to kind of maneuver ourselves to follow that guy. Let's go flaps 1 for now. So we want to get nice and slow so that way we don't go as far, basically, is kind of the goal here. Let's go like 200 knots. 275 realistically says Mr. Emirates. All right, all right. The honeycomb. Oh, wait, sorry. Lunar said, what do I have? The honeycomb. Yes, I have the honeycomb Bravo, I believe it is. There's 15 people watching on YouTube. Great to see you slam this one. The CEO of Slammer Air needs to show out here. You're right. Show you guys why I'm the CEO. Holy crap, we're in just a ridiculously high downwind here. All right, we need to pick up our rate of descent for sure. Maybe not 3,000, but somewhere in this realm, and then maybe start to kind of like maybe just 010 for now. Yeah, I do have the honeycomb lunar, and then that's where the ProDesk Sim throttles kind of come in clutch, is getting those with the add-ons with the honeycomb. Almost cut your guess in half, Mr. Emirates. That's not too bad. I'll show you though, man. I'll show you. We'll show everybody. All right, what we're all about here at Slammer Air. Let's go flaps 2, I guess. Let's start doing 180 knots if we can. Just aggressively pitching nose down. Lunar, hold on to your freaking, or Limp, hold on to your I don't know, stuff, your coffee or whatever you got going on back there. All of you in YouTube need to come here to Twitch. Yeah, guys, we need to average 3 viewers over the next 4 streams on Twitch so that we can become an affiliate. !Twitch in the chat if you guys want to go over and watch on Twitch. And because I forgot to fix the stream delay, there's definitely a lot less stream delay over on Twitch. So yeah. This Sepin fix is at 3,000, so it's probably what we'll be shooting for. Let's get like a 120 heading for now. We'll kind of keep it tight. San Francisco traffic slammer 412 and a right downwind runway 28 right, San Francisco. I keep wanting to say slammer traffic. Let's see where we're gonna park. I have no idea. General aviation, we're coming on 28 right. Oh, it's perfect. We'll just kind of exit, like we'll let it roll and exit towards the end, and I'll take like Delta or something like that. Let it roll way out. Let's get a big right turn. San Francisco traffic slammer 412 and a right base runway 28 right, San Francisco. Let's get like a 240 heading, and then we're gonna arm approach, which is right there. Mr. Emirates is on Twitch as well. Love that. All you people on Twitch need to move over here. You're a clown. Hopefully, I think this American guy is going to be 28 left, he said. Alright, speed brake can go away. We're flaps 2, 180 knots. Yeah, we kind of messed up our vector here a little bit. We're a little low, but it's alright. We're not that low. Let's get like a 260 heading. As long as we 1800 at Axmal is our final approach fix. So maybe like a 250. Let's do 255 for now. Doing 180 knots.
505 close runway 2 left.
They pick the speed up a little. Like 190 for now. And yeah, guys, we look good. We got approach mode armed, localizer glide slope in white, and we're at 2,000 feet. Our glide slope intercepts at 4,000. San Francisco traffic slammer 412, 10 mile final runway 28 right, full stop, San Francisco. Localizer capturing. Again, glide slope is also alive. Missed approach altitude tonight is going to be 3,000 feet. Hey, Mr. Emirates dropped a follow over on the Twitch, appreciate you, Mr. Emirates. What did I say? 3,000 is our missed approach altitude, so we're going to go ahead and set that now. And let's go ahead and go gear down. If I gave it over to manual speed, what would it do? 160 knots? Let's just see what it would do in manual speed here. I really don't know. Let's go flaps 3. Landing gear is coming down. That's flaps full for us. So look at that speed dropping off. Holy smokes. Lights are set. I believe everything that can be set is set. Gears down 3 green. Flaps are full and indicating. Missed approach altitude is set. Get your landing rates in the chat, guys. Let's absolutely grease this thing here. We're going to start the recording. And let's click off the auto throttles here. We'll pull them back a bit. Let me shoot for like 140. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see. I can finish my sentence. It's very cute, Mr. Emirates. That's very nice. All right, guys. Autopilot coming off. Let's see what we got. Hopefully better than last night. 275 said Mr. Emirates. What did Limp? What did you say? What's your guess on the landing rates? And like I said, we're kind of just going to let it roll like Delta and take the right. 172, Lunar says. First add bedtime. Mr. Emirates, I know it's past your bedtime, bro. Whoa. See, what is this flight director making me do right now, bro? Negative 2100, Limp says. Okay. Landing.
American 2, private gate, 28 left and echo off to the gate, San Francisco.
Oh, baby. I don't know. We'll see. What does News Guy say? 96? Ooh, I don't know about all that. I think News Guy might be capping. Little shot of the reversers here. Kind of just let it roll a little bit. Like I said, we'll go all the way down to Delta. Yeah, I don't know how much I believe New Sky right there. 96 it says. It was an absolute greaser. I don't know. It didn't feel great. Double digis. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that was good enough for double digis? I feel like no. Alright, so let's take this next right turn here at Delta. Knew you wouldn't do so bad. I'm pushing you to be better, obviously. Right. Okay, Mr. Emirates. Okay. Let's get the flight director off. It's annoying me. That's the autopilot. Where's the flight director? What was it? Oh, there it is right there. San Francisco traffic. Slammer 412. Clear runway 2 right on Delta. Back to the ramp on Charlie. Last call. San Fran. Alright, let's get the APU on. Let's get the flaps up. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, something like that. APU's coming. Let's get we'll leave the taxi lights on. I guess the recogs as well. Does that really? It's not really doing anything else for me. Let's come up here. Wing inspections come off. Tail flights can stay on, as it can all stay on. Unprofessional opinion, you let that float a little too long. Yeah, I think so too. I feel like that means we're coming in with too much speed. It felt good. Okay, all right. Definitely let it float too long. We did that last night too. So that means we're coming in with too much speed. So we're gonna need to work on that. But we might be back in the 737 tomorrow anyways. So, all right. I don't know where we're gonna be parking at here. I have no idea. None of this looks like an FBO, but we're just gonna take a line here, I guess. Lip, this will be alright, right? You guys can get the Uber to pick you up from here, I think. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching here and being here with us at 1 a.m. Eastern Time. Appreciate all you guys that tuned in. Definitely be sure to like on your way out and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Greatly appreciate it, especially with such a small channel like this one. Parking brake is set. Let's go ahead and get the lights off, and with the APU running at 100%, which you can see all this down here, we're gonna go ahead and kill the engines, which we just do like this. And we're going to take a look at the flight here as well. Let's jump outside for that. Anti-collision, tail flight can stay on, passenger sides can come off. Lunar, Limp, you're all good to hop out of the aeroplane. 737, I win. Limp says, all right, let's close the flight and let's take a look at how we did here on New Sky. Hope we better than last night. 843, so not great again. Lost half a point for altimeter incorrect on takeoff. Yeah, that is true. We did do that. And then a long landing, but a greaser. And we made 500 bucks.
224,
all right, dude.
0 miles.
What are we even doing out here? Making 500 bucks? Lunar, or Limp, why you terrible? You didn't pay us any money for this. This is terrible. We're flying around the CFO and he's giving us 500 bucks. It's crazy. All right, guys, but that's going to be about do it tomorrow and joining early. We'll see. I don't know if we're streaming again tomorrow late. We'll see. But just be in touch. Be on the Discord as well if you guys want to stay up to date with when we're streaming and stuff like that. Links in the description for everything. Join Slammer, Discord, all that good stuff. Again, really appreciate all you guys for being here tonight. And we'll catch you guys again here shortly. Again, I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow for sure or not, but it'll be one of these days. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you later. Peace.